Money winner, money winner, money winner. Money winner, money winner, money winner. We have on money winner. Alwani. Ndị kene we kene ono. Amana nwa ijiji ya ma efam we wa madu ka ile bi o. Ah kuma ju mo ta ke o. Ye ndi meke ya bia kike na egwu ono meke. Kodo mere na ni. Nwe akumazi ibi akumazi o isu beke o. Iru isu be ya juwe meke family Philip Sekuta. Une weni wonwe nji bia this moment. When I dream Kiwoni Igbo, Yesia no Igbo, no ni kakeo. Now there is a narration I'm here to give to you. Nchana Baishi, Asoye Kayo, Asoye Kwale, Oyi Demineo, Asoye Ndo Kwayo, Asoye Nuan, Oya Neocha, Ewoyo Shimeneo, Yemonten, Nene Henchoninku. Webe one Nika Kikeni, Nika Nika Domere. Only family can trait in that name a cattle. That name as a car is standing as a unified tool that hold every one of us within that geographical location. Because every community that is found under that car has their community name and Afogbe Idisi Chiche. Ibeka Enwabafu. Enwe agbo, enwe ọwa, enwe dumesa, enwe mbiri, enwe emuhu, enwe mulede, enwe tologbo, enwe utọọkpụ, enwe utalihame, enwe utelugu, enwe anịnwachọkọ, enwe egbudu aka, enwe akụmazi, enwe utoboje, enwe owere, enwe igbodo, enwe kwọma, enwe mbiri. Here the community in many went under Ika. And this whole community which are their monarch, Mobiwe, when they are in Zerewe, when they are Chicha, ndị achi model riche, ndị achi akumazi riche. Time and season akumazi je me hiwe me riche, but asusu enicha was in efuka ewo. O men ordinary, ni yenye meso bebere ka iti ewu enwu enye ye di, was in enicha wofu. Hey, but he united in Chawika, that word ika, and effort and then in Chapoli, only a cap one is no more a cat than the rest or the other. And then Chang were equal rights. Okay, Nincha, Imwe, Eba Family Wofu, Oman nke Kibe. So when you cap one was here for the fact no one yabo, no more a car than a memo. That is one. Now call you know Benjamin Nuani. Or you know Jama and Nyocha. Only family can trace Nuani and Nyocha to their family. Because that name Nuani or Nyocha is there to unify the whole communities and clans that make up that Enuani and Nocha based on geopolitical and what is it called? Geopolitical setting in governance. Even Anyocha when Mobio, when we Wapa Oborono, when Mubuluku, when we Washuku, when we Itul on Ichubo, when we on Ichuku, when we do Mujuboku, when we do Jumujuno, when we say Luku, whole rest of them and when we Saba. Ndị nchano wa now when chamwe obiwe when do rizerewe when they achaniwe when do many we me ihe ari na eje ohuma ani me when chamwe no nye ka po ani tiri ya wa no re mo enu ani or ani ocha than other when chamwe same equal rights to that word enu ani o because the word is there to unify them as a people who share the same language and tradition and culture. The same thing to Okwane. There is no ancestor from that Okwane that his name is Okwane. That name is there to unify all the communities that are found within that geographical location based on government setting and whatsoever. So that word Okwane is a unifying factor that hold all of them together to be Okwane. When Chang went Kwabowe, Obaduku, na ndị orinzere ndị achị aniwe edoji aniwe wencha nwe they have an equal right to that. Now are you aware ni cross ya Anambra enwe Mbala enwe Oyi enwe Kwakpa Idemmiri enwe Ọgbaru enwe Ihiala enwe Ekusigo enwe Agwata. All these places were communities that are under those geographical locations. I just mentioned the name. And when Changwe, Igwe, which is Obi, Eze, Wachiale, when Dolinzere, Eyenozeka, Achiale. And in those communities, oh, when the ancestor F.A.W. Mambala, oh, when ancestor Woyi, oh, when ancestor F.A.W. Ozobo, Ekutigo, oh, when ancestor F.A.W. Ihiala. But that word Ihiala is a unifying factor that hold all of them together, all the community that fall into that geographical location as a people. And that will not stop a community like Ozubulu that fall into Ekusigo na to say na yabo no ndi Igbo. Nenesi we ndi Igbo maka ni wewe ndi Ekusigo. The word Igbo belongs to nobody, but it's a unifying factor that hold all the entity that I just mentioned as one, because we fall into one language category, tradition, custom, and every other. Go and make your research. And it is quite unfortunate that most of you who are still playing on argument fail to understand that come rain, come shine, we don't go to school to learn, to hear what Anambra man is speaking. We the cats don't go to school to learn, to hear what Okwali person is speaking. The same thing goes by versa. Okwali people don't go to school to learn, to hear what we are speaking. As in Deka. Do you know why? Because you are close, because you are one, because identity. What you see that we share different is dialect. But when it comes to language, all of us are nothing but one language family. Ukwal is this, Ukwal is that, Ika is this, Ika is that. My brother, as a politician who is selling the narrative because you feel that by doing so you are going to keep relevancy on your own path, I want to tell you that you are drawing us backward 10 times than we ever wish. As you all know, that democracy that we are into, we're practicing today in Nigeria, is a game of number. Go to the north. Go to the west. Are you aware that the Yorubas, those who believe that they are all Yoruba, they don't speak one language? I'm not talking about dialects. Not to talk of us. When I worry or when Ijebu man is speaking, a Yoruba man from Ogun State will not understand what he's saying. But they believe that they are all Yoruba because they are united in purpose, in one purpose. What is that in governance? Same thing goes to the north, because when Hausa man speak, their language differ from the Fulani who are the Fufu days. When Fulani speak, their language differ from the Idoma. And when Idoma speak, their language is quite different from the TVs. But yet, you call all of them Northerners. Yet you call all of them the Hausas. And they believe, because they believe they are one. Do you know why? They are united in one particular ideology, which is governance. But here, because of I too know, we have many professors who are misleading our people into diving into something that is not going to benefit us for one day. Think about it. If we are united, for example, somebody called the 5 Eastern States a dot that he can do without them. What about you that are not even up to one state in the southeast? Dividing yourself among your siblings, among your relatives. You want to stand alone, thinking you can make it alone. This is an advice to you. Of all I have said today, I want you to know. You cannot do it alone. For us to mount to something good reasonably in Nigeria as far as politics is concerned, we must learn how to accommodate. We must learn how to bring ourselves together as one people with one purpose. We must learn how to unite ourselves against all odds. Because whether you like it or not, it takes two to tango. To all the politicians who are playing the card of division among us, I want you to know that the time you come, you will want to need us, and nobody will answer you. This is all I have to say today. Igbo bụ ofu, Igbo niile bụ nwanne, ma nioma ma Igbake, ma ebe niile. After all, when I mention Igbake, it look as if Igbake is not part of Anioma. In as much as Igbake find themselves within the Edo state, Igbake is part and parcel of Anioma. So we are all one. This is all I have to say today. But before I come your way again, I want you to know that our strength lies in our unity. Those who are fighting against our unity are the ones fighting against our well-being and our success as far as Nigeria state is concerned. Until I come your way again, ponder on what I've just said. It might make no meaning, but don't delete this video. Think about it. You'll find something to hold on to. Shalom.